In today's video, we will be discussing scales. Scales are extremely important because this is going to be the center of every beat and every song revolves around it. Anytime you're picking out a note in the melody, you're following a specific scale. Anytime you're writing chord progression, you're also following a specific scale as your framework and your guideline. Now, there are a lot of scales, but we don't need to go over every single one of them, simply because we only utilize a handful of scales when making hip-hop, R&B, and other genres. First, we'll be going over the major scale and the minor scale. There are a couple of variations of the minor scale, and we'll get into that later on, but first we'll be focusing on the natural minor scale. The major and minor scale consist of 7 notes, 8 if you count the octaves. Scales are basically a sequence of whole steps and half steps. Half step equals 1 semitone, which looks like this. Whole step is 2 semitones. Let's get into the major scale. First, we'll start on C. The first note of the scale will be referred to as the root note. Starting at the root, we have whole step, half step, whole step, whole step, whole step, half step. Now, it's easy to visualize this on a C major scale because C major only utilizes white keys on the keyboard. I will now show you how to create a minor scale so that you can see the difference. Starting on the root, we go whole step, half step, whole step, whole step, half step, whole step, whole step. The most popular minor key is the A minor scale because just like the C major scale, it only utilizes white keys, making it easy to remember. So I just showed you how to memorize a scale in terms of whole steps and half steps, but you can also memorize them using intervals, major scale intervals. Root note, major second, major third, perfect fourth, perfect fifth, major sixth, major seventh, octave. Here are the minor scale intervals. Root note, major second, minor third, perfect fourth, perfect fifth, minor sixth, minor seventh, octave. One way for you to learn your scales quickly is by picking a random note on the key and following the steps that I laid above in building a major and minor scale. So go ahead and pick a random note on the key and try it out for yourself. So for example, let's pick F. Let's figure out how to create a F major scale using the whole step and half step. We have root, whole step, half step, whole step, whole step, whole step, half step. Now, in order for us to create a minor scale, root note, whole step, half step, whole step, half step, whole step, whole step.